Okay, well, we got took me about 5 days to get all this honey spun. Here's a jar of it in a quart jar. It's very dark. This is a whole year's worth of bees. I didn't have enough. I don't have a settling tank, and I didn't have enough space in buckets to let it settle. So I got about 3 gallons, 3.5 gallons, 14 of these mason jars filled with the first batch that I strained. I had to strain it through 600 micron, 400 micron, 200 micron. It was very sugary grains. I'm pretty sure it had a lot more goldenrod in it. It really took a long. It was really hard to get it to strain. I had to spend a lot of time on it, but it's very dark. It's very good. It's very sweet. We're gonna let them sit in these jars, and it's also has a lot of pollen in it. That's a good thing about raw honey, is it's really good for you. But I have 14 of these, and then I have a 7-gallon bucket and a 5-gallon bucket. I have probably 7-gallon and a 5-gallon halfway filled. So I probably still have 10 pounds of 10 gallons, which is 120 pounds, somewhere like that, that are sitting in buckets, and I'm just going to let it settle. It has a lot of comb pieces in it from me when I was taking off the caps. It has very little honey that was unsealed. In other words, sometimes you get honey and they won't seal it, but it'll still be honey. It's not nectar anymore. They just haven't sealed it yet. This had hardly any of that, so I would imagine the water content is very, very low. I think it's 17%, I forget. But anyhow, I'm going on about it. It's just wanted to show that, and we're gonna let those settle and see if it clears. I'll show you a jar of what I pulled 2 years ago, and it looks more like honey because I pulled it in the summertime. But I just decided I was gonna start letting them keep it a couple years ago, let them keep it all, and only take what's left over in the spring from the following year, because in the springtime there's plenty of stuff going around. But on to other things. This is Friday before May 27th or 8th, before whatever the weekend is coming up, Memorial Day. I always get those two mixed up. And I have the first June's coming, so I'm going to start getting all the stuff I can plant right in the field, corn and black sunflower seeds. But I just wanted to show a lot of the stuff that I've done, because I haven't. It's sort of, this is sort of an update. Here's all my trees. I got them all spread out, giving them all so they get some air and circulation. Those are a lot of those dappled willows that I had in that pot back there, and all the way over there past that bucket is the real long dappled willows that I had, that I cut earlier in the year. But there's a lot of them in here I got to go through, and I'll be doing that this summer. These things here, this plant here, I bought this as a seed a couple years ago. They said it was a pagoda tree. I got that one and this one. Now I don't know if it's a pagoda tree. I bought the seed from China. And a black locust tree looks just like this, has thorns. And black locust comes from China. So I think the Chinese pulled a trick on me. Sold me just a regular old black locust tree. I'll show you. But anyhow, there's a lot of these that, oh, whatchamacallit fell over. And this one here, I started trying to do ratification. I'm trying to get it to stop growing out and growing a lot more thinner stuff or new shoots. So I'll probably shape it maybe next year. And I might even get this one into a training box next year. I got a few of them can go into training boxes where you start working on the roots. Try to get your roots looking good. I'll do the same with these maples. Yeah, they're maples. That one there's a silver maple. I got a sugar maple around here somewhere. But anyhow, this one here it's a boxwood. It's got a really nice trunk, so it'll get shaped. I might even do that this year. And this one here needs to go into a. See, it's got pretty good roots started, but it just needs shaped now and trimmed back. But these things here, these sand cherries, cool. It's a cool tree. It's got cool roots, cool trunk, but they don't live very long. I don't think. I think they die. Looks like somebody broke that. Pull it off. And I got some more of those. The stuff that I planted earlier in winter. These are all those, and they're all growing pretty good. I do have some of these spruce trees. That one right there, and that one in there. Looks like that one there might have some green on it. We'll let that go most of the summer before I fiddle with that. These are all those dwarf burning bushes. They're growing real good. These are sand cherries. Some of them grew, and just some of them died back. In other words, they had the energy in the stem, and they grew, but they never got no roots. Now, I think this one got roots, but that's cool. I needed some more of those just so I could keep getting them every year. But anyhow, all these maple things are all over it. But anyhow, that's them. What else? I was walking over here. There's a lot of this stuff that a lot of them hostas that I pulled up. Looks like something went through crashing into stuff. This is a strawberry. But I'm gonna weed today. I got a lot of weeding to do. There's a lot of tomatoes and other stuff. There's some stuff in there that just bolted. I don't know what they are. I'll end up pulling them out and throwing away. Some of those things, a lot of tomato plants. This is those willows that were real tall that were over in the corner. I just got them all into one pot, and I let them root for a year, and then next year I'll put them into, try to sell them. But over here, weeds are trying to take over like they do every year. But got the old weed eater this year, so we'll get after them. Potatoes are all popping through. I've been trying to I'm gonna put more straw on them today. And then this, I don't know if you can see this. I'll get a better picture after I get this is just taking off like crazy. A lot of lettuce. I'm gonna get a lot of this stuff picked. A lot of the Bolton stuff. A lot of the Bolton stuff pulled out. And this one here, it's got all these rogue potato plants in here. But it's thick. So I'm going to go through all this today, and I'm going to weed it and pick it. Weed it and pick it. I don't think I'm going to fiddle with them. I'll probably go back through here and kill all these. Those big wide leaf things are burrs. So I'll go back through here with my shovel and kill all those this weekend. That's what I'll probably be doing all weekend. I'm going to move this again. It's getting farther and farther away, so we're about a quarter of the way there. I always forget to move it. I need to move it every day, but I always forget. But everything's growing, so I just got to keep killing the weeds, but we'll keep after it. Got a lot of this cleaned up. What else? Chicks are getting bigger. Another week or two, I'll be able to introduce them. I'm really afraid I don't know, the guinea hen, it's a predatory bird. And I have a funny feeling if those hens or chicks are too small, that guinea might try to kill them.